Hello, they've been making huge holes in our pasture, and it's about time that they quit. So I've got my...
Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you for stopping by. Ransom has some showing off to do. There was some wood on this trailer last time you guys seen it, and him and his brother did what?
Cleaned it.
You cleaned it off? You want to show them now? Woo, look at that. Where did all the wood go?
Over there.
Right over here. So we are going to be needing lots and lots of wood for the next few days. This is Monday. Tomorrow morning at 7 or 8 a.m. it's going to start snowing, and it's supposed to snow all day long. Getting anywhere from 4 to 8 inches of snow is what they're forecasting. So we have a good little amount of wood over here. But if we have time today, there's a few limbs I'm going to go cut up and get some more. We have more wood out at Cassie's mom and dad's house, but we don't want to go get that today if we don't have to. We're just going to get a little more to add with this, and that will make sure we have enough for the snowstorm. You think that'll be enough, Ransom? Yeah. So they did a great job. Where's Iris? Do you see her? Stay tuned though, by the end of this video, it'll be tomorrow, and we'll show you exactly how much snow is falling tomorrow morning before we put this video out for you guys. But hey, Bella, come here. You be nice. Iris is little. You, not so much. Look how pretty Bella's getting. You see all that brown? Bella, come here. Bella, I'm bragging on you. Look at all that brown in her coat. She's just beautiful. Oh. Bella, come. You better get up. Don't let her get you too dirty, okay? We got to go out to Papa's in a minute, remember? Oh, yeah. Yep, better hop up. All right, hop up. So, want to tell everybody why we're going to Papa's?
So we can give him casserole.
A casserole, that's right. So Ransom's about ready to help me make a tater tot casserole. We're gonna make one for us and one for my grandpa and grandma. We really were looking for a good reason to go out there and see him. So we're gonna try to take him a meal every single week, and that way we have a set date, a set time, and a set appointment to go see them. And sometimes life just gets so busy, it goes to the back burner, and we wanna make sure that we get our time in to go visit him. All right, you ready to go cook?
Yeah.
Ransom the chef. Here we go. Ransom, what design are you going with?
A square.
You're gonna do a square all the way around? I'm doing my typical alternating directions. It matters, people. You got to do it the way you like it, though, right, Ransom?
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
I need some more.
Well, while the casseroles cook, I'm going to get out here and get some things done with the dogs. Hi, Iris. Iris is a little bit leery of me because I put her in her pen at night. I'm always the one that puts her in her pen, so she thinks, uh-oh, this guy's gonna get me again. Come here, Iris. I'm just gonna pet you. I'm just gonna pet you like Bella. See? She's like, but why? Why are you wanting me so much? There you go, girl. All right, see? You gotta pet on them and love on them so they don't think you're gonna put them up every single time. But we are preparing, like we said earlier, for the cold weather coming. One thing I like to do is fill the stock tanks up. So this is just a little advice for me. Everybody has their own opinion. What do you do when you have to bust ice in a stock tank? And I'll come out here this morning and show you. What I like to do is take out that top layer every day, if possible. Zena, did you get sprayed by a skunk? Man, it smells like a skunk right here by Zena. Okay, I'm looking for a skunk now because it's really strong. No skunk living in there. I hate skunks. If you didn't know this about me, I absolutely hate skunks. So let me show you guys what I like to do. Bust it. Zena, you stink really bad like a skunk. Get back from me. And then, if you don't do the whole tank, do part of it. So what I like to do is get out at least half, and I'm getting out of here because I don't want her to rub on me. You stink, girl. So Xena apparently got in a fight with a skunk last night, or at some point, because she smells really bad. She must have got sprayed. Let me go check on the other animals over here and check the barn. Chickens, hey, make sure your ice is busted. Now I'll give these chickens fresh water later, but I went ahead and busted up, took out the ice on top. But those rubber pans are a must-have, because anytime they get frozen, you just take the top off or you turn them over, pop it out. The key is you can only fill them halfway. If you fill them up all the way, then it's very hard to get it out. So chickens, let's see, check on Hopalong Cassie. Hopalong Cassie, you doing okay? You moving around? Yep, she's doing good. And yes, it is possible for a hen to make it with one leg. I did a little research, and Hopalong Cassie is gonna be one-legged, I think. So she's doing okay. Let's see, like this one right here, I'm not even going to turn it over, because if I can get that out, there, I just got it out. So this is the morning time. We will fill that up later, but now it's half full and it's fresh water. So it looks like something dug, a predator dug trying to get into this chicken pen right here. And it smells like a skunk back here as well. So I'm wondering if a skunk tried getting in with the chickens. It may have made its way around there and Xena took care of it. So let me go look in here and see if I see signs of a dead skunk. Xena smells like one really bad. Hey Alfred, hey honey. Any skunks back here? Xena, are you a skunk killer? Well, I definitely don't want them alive, but the process of them not being alive stinks, I can say that. Iris, don't you mess around and get sprayed by a skunk. We definitely don't need that. All right, so all the water's busted out here. I'm gonna go check the donkey's water before we head off to Papa and Grandma's house. I will have to say that a big shout out to my sister. She's doing a really good job taking care of my grandma and grandpa most of the time. And we're gonna do every little bit of help we can by going out and maybe taking a meal every week. But she does a lot of it, along with my nephew and some other family members. So I'm very thankful for family. If it wasn't for family, there's no way my grandparents would be able to stay in their home at this point. They would have to be in some kind of assisted care where they have somebody with them all the time. So they're at home, somebody is with them all the time, just different family members, so it's working out. So I'll get this busted up for the donkeys. So I got some ice out of here, and it's gonna be 44 degrees today, so it's gonna warm up. But I think I lost my train of thought earlier. I was talking about stock tanks. If you have a big stock tank, I prefer to cut out a few sections where animals can drink, take that ice and put it on top of the other ice. And then they can always drink that water, and it'll freeze solid. But if it's a smaller stock tank, I take all of the ice out and then fill it up with fresh water. But really big stock tanks, it's not really economical as far as water usage goes to do that, because you're wasting a lot of water by dumping out all that ice. Now, if we were lucky enough to have electric everywhere, we would do stock tank heaters, but we don't have it. So I'm gonna go back in and we're gonna check in on the food and see if it's time to head out. So we're ready to go, got the food finished, but Ransom, what are you bringing?
My ukulele.
Ukulele. So several people said Ransom was saying it right. It's ukulele, not ukulele. So you're gonna serenade Papa and Grandma while they eat their food? Okay. All right, load up. We've got the casserole and some fresh eggs and some hot green beans. So here we go. Over the river, through the woods, to grandmother's house we go. Bye, Iris. Be good. guys can see, we have a lot of cousins along the way. I tried to point out a few of them, but there are a lot more. We passed a lot of family's house just coming out here. So Ransom's here. He's got the ukulele. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go do it. All right, before we go, we're going to have to show you who this is. Who is it, Ransom?
Iris's sister.
Iris's sister. So my nephew, Johnny, has Iris's sister, came down for a visit or coming out in the yard to play. But she looks quite a bit different. She has that brown. It's just funny that how they can all turn out a little bit different, but she is cute.
And soft.
And soft and fuzzy. And wants to play, doesn't she?
Yeah.
You having fun with her?
Yeah.
Does she lead?
Yeah.
Let's see. Take her for a walk. Take her. She's taking you for a walk. Anyway, we thought it'd be cute to show how different the puppies can be. So that's also Zena's sister, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know her name?
Maryland.
That's Maryland. All right, Maryland. They said she's already been alerting whenever there's deer come up. She starts barking. She's already aware of what's going on. All right, Ransom, what did you get from Papa?
Pickled okra.
Pickled okra. Does a good job on pickling stuff and canning. And yeah, we're gonna head back home now. We gotta go do the chores, and we'll be back out here hopefully next week about the same time after all the snow's gone that we're about to get. So how much snow do you want?
100 inches.
100 inches. This isn't Colorado. So hopefully we only get 3 or 4 inches, but they're saying up to 8. So we'll see tomorrow. So we made it back to the house, and I'm about ready to put a brand new chain on my MS 390. This is my older steel chainsaw. I have the brand new chain right here. And I read something just briefly that if these chains have a yellow link, the chain quality is a better, harder chain. I don't know if that's true or not. If there's any steel experts out there, right here on the package, you see it's got a little yellow box on it. And I went and looked at my other chain on my new chainsaw that I just got. And sure enough, it has a green link on it right there. So what does that mean? Does that mean that it's a lower quality? Does it mean it's a different grade? Professional versus homeowner? I don't know. So I'm going to look it up though. Why one's color coded different than the other. But I am very excited about a brand new chain. I love a new chain. What is that? Oh, it's a donkey. Sometimes the donkeys make the weirdest noises. It's been freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing. It's kind of getting to be a muddy mess here on the farm. So instead of using the trucks, we're gonna use the side-by-side and our little trailer. Ransom's over there practicing up for ball. Ranger, you driving or you riding?
Riding.
Riding? All right, Ranger's riding. Hey, get back, Jake. Get back. Get back. I knew the cows would come up, so I grabbed them some feed. We'll put it out for them in just a second. Hey, 48. spotted an armadillo. They've been making huge holes in our pasture, and it's about time that they quit. So I've got my 30-30 I keep right here on the side by side. See how close we can get. Probably a little bit of overkill, 30-30, but these armadillos have been making huge holes in our pasture, making a massive mess. And every time we go with a four-wheeler, we hit it, don't we, Ranger? So we do not like them. Do you say armadillo or armadillo?
Armadillo.
Armadillo. But that one will be gone now. This is actually, my mom bought this 30-30 for my dad whenever after they got married. So it was a gift. It's an Otasco Diamond Jubilee Marlin 30-30, and it means a lot to me, and I love to keep it by me all the time on the side-by-side. So there we go, one armadillo down. Now we can cut some wood. So we're gonna have to call Ranger Eagle Eye. He spotted that thing from a long ways off. I didn't see it when I pulled down, but right here, this pecan tree has been dropping limbs, and you can see these limbs. That one over there is about 10 inches around at the biggest part. So we're just going to cut up some of this to go with the firewood that we already have. We also have more limbs down over there, so we want to make sure and get everything picked up, and in the process get some extra firewood. All right, we got a good start. A little bit of wood right here, and all of this brush, all that brush, it's not big enough to really make any good sticks out of. I'll take my tractor, that'll get all pushed up with my tractor and front end loader. So no need to work too much. If we don't need to, we're gonna go on to the next tree. You cows are as nosy as the day is long. Jake, Salt, Ranger and I are working on this feeder. It's a mineral feeder, and we have a new bag of mineral to put in it, fall and winter beef mineral, because it's got moisture in it over the last few months and just kind of hardened up, and they're not really eating it. Also, I was looking at my big contraption here. This is an oiler. It puts oil on the backs of the cows, but you can see on this side, right next to the brush, they've really worn this down. And so what I want to do is take these, flip them around as soon as fly season gets here. I'll try to get one more year out of those oilers before I have to buy new ones. So we're gonna keep working on this a minute and get it cleaned out as good as we can, so we can put some fresh mineral in it. Blackberry, you'll appreciate that, won't you, girl? Yeah. All the cows love the brush. It really does pay dividends in the summertime whenever they come up here to scratch and they get a little oil on them. It helps repels the flies. So been an awesome, it's called the Eliminator 3, and I think I got it from Woods Feed Company out of Miami area, over by Big Cabin, Oklahoma. So it's not summertime yet, but get ready, it's going to be here, and the flies will be abundant, so it's worth it to have one. So I'm going to get this wood unloaded before I start doing chores. But for those of you that were wondering, the green chains are designed to reduce the risk of kickback, while the yellow chains have a higher risk of kickback. This is on the steel chainsaws, a green link versus a yellow link. The green chains, designed to reduce the risk, typically do not get as dull as fast as the yellow chains. Recommended for both experienced and inexperienced users. Yellow chain may cut faster than green chains, but it may get dull faster than green chains when cutting in dirt. When cutting in dirt, anything's going to get dull. Recommended for an experienced and inexperienced. Okay. For use by people with specialized training and experience in dealing with kickback. So what I'm guessing is they redesigned the chain maybe through over the years, and the older saw, my MS390, it is 20 plus years old. I bought it when I was 16, 24 years old. There you go, I told you my age. And then this chainsaw, well, I bought it about 2 months ago. So maybe it was an older saw thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that wood unloaded. Not a whole lot, but we didn't need a whole lot. I just wanted a little bit more to go with this to make sure we had enough for the cold weather, and then we'll go do chores. I'm finally getting around to actually feeding the animals. I've got all the watering taken care of, and I'm running low on time, so I should probably stop and take a second and see what Ransom's doing. Let's see that basket. Oh, made it. Good job. Hey, I think everybody loved watching your ball game the other day. Do you like playing basketball?
Yeah.
Is it your favorite sport?
Yeah.
What's better, baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Because you run a lot more and you get the slide.
Oh, because you get to slide and get dirty?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I should probably leave well enough alone, but I'm walking out here seeing if I can see a skunk since Xena got sprayed. That looks like a skunky place right there, but up by the barn is where I actually smell it at. I'm coming, Benny. So I don't see any skunks. I definitely don't want to get sprayed by a skunk, but I put out food for the ducks. Turkeys are up here. Hey, girls, eating their grain. And of course, all the sheep. So sheep have this hut to get out of the wind right here, or this little sheep barn. Alpacas, they can get in the dry. These chickens can get out of the weather. Also, there's a little hut out there. And if you're wondering if Hopalong Cassie can get around, look at her. One leg, she can get wherever she needs to go. She hops right up there, balances. I think once they get adjusted to that one leg, they do just as good. I got Benny Boy fed. You can see his water is completely full, ready for the cold weather. Oh, we've got Mr. Jingles right here. So if we do have an emergency where we have a new calf born, I have this stall up here. I can bring the cows into it. The cow will follow me if I grab the calf. But these donkeys can get under the shed, so I went ahead and put this trailer in here. I'm going to get a couple bales of hay tonight and put them out. But I'm going to put 2 bales of hay on this trailer for an emergency, just in case if the tractor wasn't able to start, then we'd be able to hook up the pickup to this trailer and go put them out. So you always plan. I think my tractor will start, but plan for the worst case scenario just in case. Well, if you missed the drama on the last video, you're about ready to get it on this one. I am not letting you sit on eggs. We're about to go through a polar vortex. Get up. Get up. Hey, quit. She gets so mad at me. Hey, come out here and eat. She's telling the whole world, whoever will listen. And yes, I will not put my hand in there without gloves on. She's trying to peck it off. Come out here and eat, girl. There you go. Eat some grain, be happy. This is the next morning, and guess what? They said it was coming, Bella. It has came. So we have everything prepared just as we tried to do. And if you spotted that, it's a gallon of expired milk that was in the fridge at school. So all the dogs split half a gallon last night. They'll get more later. But this is probably around 10 a.m. on the day you're watching this. Yeah, this is today. So 10 a.m. on Tuesday. I'll give you guys a quick look around. They are forecasting 4 to 8 inches. I think they're forecasting 2 to 4 inches right now for the next like 3 or 4 hours. And then tonight, overnight, another 2 to 4 inches. Woo! It's blowing back this way. We'll get out of here. So I'm going to go in and start doing some editing on this video. And I'll have Cassie maybe come out here in a little bit. She said she wanted to come out and check it out. But we'll check in on the fire. Woo! Look at that. Keeping us nice and warm on the inside of the house at least. So we've got plenty of wood. I already fed the cows some feed this morning. I went out and checked all the animals. The ice, waters actually hadn't iced over yet. So It's just now getting really below freezing, about 29 degrees. I'll wait till this evening to do the chores once the snow stops, and that way I can see everything. But the dogs, you see, Iris is up on the porch. Bella, they love playing, so they're going to be playing, doing their thing all day while it snows. All right, we're ready for a last-minute update before the video goes out. Cassie, the meteorologist, it is now noon. We're ready for a weather update for 12 o'clock.
It actually happened.
It actually happened. That's a good summary of the weather. So we have, what do you think? A couple inches? 2 to 3?
You think that much?
I think so. Maybe 2 inches. Bella, how many do we have?
I don't know, but look at her. People say all the time, your dogs need more dog houses or bigger or better, or your animals need this or that. Guys, this is living proof that she enjoys it. She has a porch on 3 sides of her house. There's 2 dog houses. There's vehicles you could get under. There's all sorts of things. A bus she could get under. But look at Shelby. Shelby's dry.
Shelby is completely dry.
Bella chooses to be in the snow.
Hasn't been out of her doghouse. Now the Iris, I saw Iris running around.
She's got snow on her back.
I saw her running around with Bella.
So it just depends on the animals, their coat, how they're built, and what they prefer. So, of course, we give them shelter and options. But Bella is living her best life in the snow with her English Shepherd coat that protects her. She ain't cold. Look at all that snow on her back. She ain't cold.
She does have a really, really thick coat, and it does a good job, apparently, of insulating her. Shelby's little coat is a little different, I think. Part Australian Shepherd, part Poodle, part Golden Retriever. So it's
part Border Collie. No, Australian Shepherd, you're right.
Yeah. Hey, say that again.
You were right.
One more time for the folks in the back.
Nope.
Come on. All right. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Let's do a quick update. I think it's time for another one. We're going through the wood right now. I'm glad I got a little bit more up yesterday. So while it does look like a winter wonderland, it's not all fun and games. I've got to go out in it. Let's back up by the fireplace. I've got to go out in it in a minute or 30 or an hour, whenever, and do all the chores, break all the ice, feed every animal, and
I'm yawning and I'm freezing.
Check on all the cows.
My teeth look really white. They're not that white.
What have you been up to yesterday, Cassie? Cassie's like, oh, squirrel. While we were making the video, I realized when I was editing that Cassie was never in the video yesterday because I don't think she ever. Did you ever step foot outside yesterday?
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
I folded 3 or 4 loads of laundry. I got caught up on my friends' YouTube videos because I got behind because of basketball, and I try to keep up with our friends on YouTube. And I enjoyed sitting down for a bit. Oh, I did get outside because I had to go be in charge of 3 basketball games yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So I stayed inside all day and sat and did not a lot of anything because I knew I had to get to the gym, mop the gym, be in charge of 3 basketball games, and I had to run the concession.
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just telling them why you weren't on the video. That's all. And if they want to judge you, they can do that. Of course, some of them might down in the comments. That's okay.
I could care less.
So we are...
look at Bella. Honestly, look at her, people. Turn them around. She chooses this life. She's watching Iris.
I'm going to finish this up, though. Get inside and get warmed back up. Edit this video, put it out for you. Cassie might be premiering it. Might not.
Sure.
We'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to get out there, bundle up big time, and deal with the cold for about 2 hours. But I'm not going to do it without my truck. I'm going to sit in my warm truck while I idle around and take care of animals. So, but we want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys. Stay warm.